Welcome to the Disability and Active Living podcast. It's your host Sarah from Impaired Services. We supply products and services for the visually impaired and also other disabilities. With me in studio, we have Joan. Joan is completely blind, and this happened in her second year at campus, but decided she would never let that disability to be an obstacle in her life. She graduated with a bachelor's degree in procurement and logistics at University. Now Joan is a teacher, proving it to everyone that nothing can get in her way. From Jamaica, welcome Joan.
Hi everyone, my name is Okol Cynthia Joan, and I'm glad to be here today.
Yeah. So Joan, this is crazy. You were at campus and everything was fine, and then slowly you started losing your vision.
Yeah, but it actually didn't start at campus. Slowly losing my vision started when I was still a young child. I was about 8 to 9 years when I was in boarding school, and my mom came to visit me. So when she came to visit me, she noticed my right eye was cross, like it wasn't looking straight. I think in Uganda that's called endali. Endali, yeah. Okay. So I had endali on my right eye. So she really panicked and she'd say, "Take me to hospital immediately."
You can imagine the curiosity.
My God, she was so curious. She was wondering, "Banange, what is this? I've never seen. I used to see this in people. Banange, my child." So,
as every parent can do the same.
You know, she kept on looking. And she kept on telling me, "Look at me, look at me." But anyway, so when we went to the hospital, the doctor told me to close my left eye, and that's when I realized my right eye was not seeing. It was totally, I was only seeing darkness. So they decided to check what's up, what caused it, and they could not find anything. So I was referred to South Africa, where they found a small tiny pimple that was on my optic nerves. So but the doctors said that I should just leave it there. It will not affect me. So
it wasn't so serious.
That's what the doctor said at that time, you know. Yes, though it later brought me issues, but that is what the doctor said at that time. So yeah, I continued studies, but all throughout my school I said seeing my only eye, that was the left eye, start deteriorating. And by the time I was in campus, first year to second year, I was not able to read normal print anymore. I was now being given work in a font of like 20, you know, even reading.
A font of 20.
Yes, even people used to laugh at me in class.
Oh, sorry, dear.
People used to laugh at me in class, and because my work used to be on A3 papers and then very big. And then even the blackboard, I wasn't able to read no matter how in front I sat. My friends had to help me with reading what is written there. Yeah.
So you continued with your studies?
Yeah, I continued with my studies, but then I totally now lost my sight. Well, when I was in second year, because my sight was really, really going down, I had to find out why, because it was really, really rampant. So we had to go to the doctors, and we did we went to do a scan. And that's where I found out that I had a brain tumor. Do you remember the other pimple that...
Which hospital was that? Was it in Uganda or you went abroad?
That one, I was still in Uganda. When we went to do the scan, yes, I did a scan in Uganda, and they found out I had a brain tumor. So I was referred to a neurosurgeon in Uganda here, who advised that I immediately go to India and remove the brain tumor to save the little sight, because I still had very little sight on my left eye. But then after the operation, when I came back, I was totally blind. The left eye had also gone.
Oh,
yeah. So that's how I lost my sight totally.
What was the doctor's explanation?
The doctors just kept on saying that they were shocked because they expected my little sight to be saved. You know, that's why they removed, because their argument was that that brain tumor was sitting on my optic nerve, and So it was the one that was causing the sight to worsen.
Oh.
But now when they removed it, I again instead got blind. So they were a bit shocked, and they kept on telling me, I think it's going to come back. They kept on saying it's going to come back.
Kept on having hope also.
Yes, but at some point they became real. Like they came back to reality, and they told me that the chance of missing will be like 1% or 0.5. Yeah.
So you eventually accepted.
Yeah, yes, I did.
So Joan, by third year you were completely blind.
Yes.
And you started using assistive devices?
Yes.
What's that you're holding in your hand?
Oh, this is a recorder. I love it so much. I use it everywhere I go. But the main purpose is I use it most of the time when maybe I'm somewhere and someone is talking a lot of maybe important information and the time to write down, maybe they're just speaking and you can't write down, maybe the laptop is far or something, so you get it and you use it, you record, then maybe at your own personal time you write down the information. So it's just basically to help you record.
So besides a recorder, which other assistive device do you use, Joan?
I have a Perkins brailler, which I use most of the time when I want to summarize my notes or have notes in hard copy. And then I also have a laptop, which I also use to maybe write. Most of the time when I want to write my work, I use the laptop.
How do you use that laptop?
Oh, the laptop has a speech software, which I use whenever I type anything. It speaks what I'm typing to help me and guide me. So in my laptop, I have two. There are two. I have JAWS and NVDA. They can both work independently. They don't need each other. But me, I just want to have two because I like having the most that I can.
You're comfortable with that too?
Yes, I want to have all of them. If they're even more, I will get. So yes.
Which other devices do you use?
I also have a white cane, which helps me and guides me to go everywhere I go. Yes.
Some people don't want to use that white cane. They keep on giving excuses.
Yeah, I don't understand them. I also have friends who are like
the white
that.
Cane, they'll make it makes me look blind, witchy. That kind.
No, but that's what you are. Okay, sorry. Oh, I don't want to sound
living in denial.
Yes, that's how. I don't want to sound bad, but you know, yeah, I also know people who say that, and they're like, it will make you lose market. It will make. But let me tell you, even when you're not walking there, when the person comes and notices you're blind, still they have to make that decision. Okay? So you see me from afar. I know that I'm blind, then you come to me when you already have your decision.
You're right.
Yes,
definitely right.
Yeah, but anyway, no condemnation to the ones that don't like. It's really up to you, but a white cane is very important. Yes.
I guess they've heard.
I don't know.
So, Joan, it's now 10 years ever since you lost your sight. How has this changed you as a person? Let's start with it. By the time you were at school, at campus.
Oh, when I was at campus, first of all, when I was at campus, I was in a campus that was not inclusive. Like they had not, I don't know, but I know that people had not yet seen blind people. I myself had not seen them, you know.
Are you the only person who is blind in your family?
Yeah, yes, I am.
Oh, I get you.
Yes, and my neighborhood, people had not seen that. So first of all, I had my friends who were with me in the neighborhood, and they used to love me so much. But then when they found out I was blind, they started fearing me. You know, even when they see you from afar, they take the other route. They said fearing talking to me, even just coming to talk to me. They were very afraid of me, you know. And then
that's hilarious.
And then at campus,
why is that scary?
I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't know. I don't know. I think when you're disabled, people start looking at you like you're something else than a human being. But anyway, when I was at campus, first of all, yes, I lost a lot of. I used to have a lot of friends, but some friends of mine said turning their back on me. Some of them I said looking like I'm just tying myself on them. Yes, they pick up your calls, but they will show you like you're wasting their time, you know. And of course there are those that remained. Really, I have like two, should I say 2 or 3, but me, I used to have many friends. I could have even reached 15. Like seriously,
You are so social.
Yes, I was that social. But
Kind of you.
yeah, it really put me down, because some of them even really said, actually talking about how I'm tying myself on them. Yes. And then even at campus I was like, you know how you like attention everywhere you go, everyone is looking at you. People are looking at you. You know, generally there is a way your self-esteem really dies out, and people come to talk to you out of pity. People look at you. So it was not a place that was easy. It really made me feel lonely, made me feel rejected, you know. And
How did you manage to come out of that situation? I mean, of feeling rejected. What did you manage?
Okay. First of all, I had to encourage myself. This is very, very important, because first of all, when you tell yourself, I'm not going to get up, I'm not going to be positive, you're only destroying yourself. So I had to encourage myself and tell myself, these things have happened, but I am going to move on. And so I became positive, and no matter what, because let me tell you, even when you have sight, some people are always going to treat you badly. So you just have to be positive and accept whatever it is and move on, and you will manage. So that is how I managed with that at that time.
So let's talk about Joan. Let's talk about the part one. Writing notes, revising. How did you manage?
At campus at that time. I first of all, as I said, I had a sister who was like acting as my guide. So given that I was in a university that was not inclusive, so they did not have textbooks, or I did not even know that we could read soft copy. I don't even know at that time. I don't know what was wrong with me. But so we'd go to the library, and she would read for me as I recorded. That's why I said the recorder is really important for me. She'd read for me as I recorded those notes that were in the textbooks, even the handouts. She would read for me as I recorded them. Then I also used to use my laptop for making notes in class. I used to type as the lecturer is dictating. And then at my own personal time, I used to use the Perkins for making summaries. Not that you cannot use the Perkins in class, but being that these people didn't know these things, the Perkins would make noise for them, and it would, you know, so I would...
The impatient ones.
The impatient ones would be like, God. So I had to just use my laptop in class, and then my Perkins at home. Yeah, that's how I managed to study.
Teaching.
I teach Braille, and then I also teach adaptive skills of computer to those people who have lost sight at an older age. Yes, how to use a computer. But how do I teach? I first gauge how the students are. I have a conversation with them, and then you can tell it's going to be a fast student, a slow student, ambitious. There are students who are so ambitious. Then there are those who are so reluctant. Then then now that's how now you get, you're like, okay, now this one I'm going to handle them like this. But most of the time I teach them personally, each one at their own time. Yes, that's how I do.
Have they succeeded? Do you have a few have succeeded?
Yes, I actually have those who have gone back to their schools, those that were teachers, and they've gone back to do their work. Yes, and then there are those ones who have also got jobs after. Yes. Yeah.
So, well, you told us that you graduated with a bachelor's degree in procurement and logistics. How did you land into teaching Braille?
Just as I said earlier, that I looked for a job. I really looked for a job. Every company you went to, they'll tell you, no, no, no. There is even one who told me, you're going to throw our company.
Oh, that's too bad.
To throw our company. Are you sure you won't throw it? And then I told them, I can do all these things. We have all this assistive technology to help us, determine all the different things that we need, Yes. So, but none of them really had hope that I was able to. In fact, some of them were even wondering, how did you even do that course?
People are not informed.
They are not. We really need to raise awareness.
Some sensitization is needed.
Yeah.
That part.
Yes. So when I now started, I told myself, really, I'm not going to sit and wait and look. Let me go and try out my other areas that I can be good at. So I went when I lost sight, I first went to rehabilitate myself with braille and computer skills. So where I went, I had excelled in braille and I had learned it in a very, very short time. So the moment I approached them, I told them that I want to teach this. They just accepted me, and yeah, that's how I got the place.
Wow. So besides teaching, what other plans do you have in life?
Okay. First of all, I love to sing. I love music so much, and I love teaching people music. So my plans are when probably I get money or something, I want to develop my skills in music so much. And then I start teaching it. Not even teaching. Yeah, I can teach it at school level, but not so much at school level. I want to do the training of institute level, training people how to sing, all those things, musician, all those things. Those are the plans that I really have.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I've always wanted to start a school, an inclusive school.
That's interesting. Tell us. My ears are hurting. They want to listen more.
No, I have, as I started teaching braille, I realized that I have a desire to teach, and so I just told myself I want to go in that field. I want to open up a school, that will train, an inclusive school for both visually impaired and people who don't have any disability. Yes. So but I told myself that I'll first start with the nursery side. When it grows, I go to primary, like that. Yeah, but it's just out of passion, the passion to teach, and the passion to also encourage people with visual impairment, that they can be able to study and do all these things.
Wow, that's interesting. Yeah. Well, Joan, I'm sure you're going to go very far with what you're doing. I believe many viewers out there have a lot to learn from you. And please keep up the spirit. It has been a pleasure hosting you, Joan. To the audience, please don't forget to order for assistive devices from Impaired Services Limited. We are located at Matilda off Battersway Road. You can email us on info@inkpadservices.com. Don't forget to catch us next time. Bye bye.